But there's another side to Simon Baker, where he's not always dressed as Uncle Funk and not always performing.
Well, everybody going strong. That's when the spark got hot. I got somebody to burn, baby, burn. Just going for the old burn, baby, burn.
So it started, I moved onto this boat about 8 or 9 years ago, and part of living on a boat is trundling into town, if that's the right word, every so often to do certain things with the boat. You know, my little journey into town, I was noticing how much rubbish there was sort of tucked away in the banks of the river, and of course if you're on the footpath you wouldn't really notice it because it's all underneath the banks and so on, but on a boat you can see it, and it was just constant. And so I thought I'd write a little email to the Canal River Trust and find out what their policy was and what, you know, and what they were doing about it. And as it turned out, there's not very many of them. It's a voluntary thing. I think they're a charity, and I think there's only 3 of them that manage the whole of the navigation. So I met with a chap called Sandelay from Canal River Trust, and he said, look, we just need people to volunteer and effectively adopt a stretch of the river and look after it. So you know, I decided to do that, and yeah, you know, clean it up. So after taking on the responsibility, if you like, I put a notice out, and you very kindly printed the press release in the paper. And on the first events, I think there was about 70 people that turned up, which was incredible. So we had loads of boats out on the river and loads of people on the bank, and we collected, I think it was somewhere in the region of 240 bags of rubbish. It was a ridiculous amount of rubbish that came out of the river and off the bank as well. And I also managed to tip my canoe over at that first one as well, so I became Uncle Dunk instead of Uncle Funk, which was lovely. But and then since then it's a monthly event, and we go all the way through the year, rain or shine. And now we're sort of, it depends on the weather, I think, as to how many people turn up. So it's between 10 and 20 people that come every month. I mean, it would be great to have more, but we've now broken the back of the problem, if you like. There's not as much rubbish because we're doing it every month. But ultimately it's quite fun. You know, it's a Sunday morning, and you know, there's a nice bunch of people that turn up, and a bit of banter and so on. There's a few boats in the river, and yeah, you know, it's good fun. I'm very flattered, and I think there's probably people far more deserving doing other things in the town, really. I mean, this is just picking up a bit of litter, isn't it, really? But but I'm very flattered, but really it's more about the people that come and help me out every month, because there's some who have actually probably done more of these events than I have, to be honest. So yeah, you know, my thanks goes out to them, and this is about them too.